after looks, what would you say are the most important qualities a woman must have?
She must be coachable. And what I mean by that is she's got to be willing to shut up and take orders, right? She's got to be like by your side at all times. And I always say it like the best girlfriend is damn near your assistant. You know, she makes your life easier. If you're operating at 98%, she gives you that extra 2 to 3% to get that extra percentile to go to 100, 101. Like, that's what a girl does. She stands behind you and helps you out and makes you better. Because as you grow as a man and you become better, she directly benefits from that. But when it's the other way around, she looks for a better man. That's why I always argue women can't be in leadership roles. Because when she's in a leadership role, she's going to look to other men. Because women aren't natural-born leaders. So that's what it is. She's got to be coachable. Once she meets the attraction threshold, right? Then from that point forward, she's got to be coachable. Because from there, you mold her and make her a better woman. I know, oh my God, misogyny. But the reality is, women want a guy that's dominant, that's going to make her the best woman she could be for him.
So I think that is not coachable. I think that the woman is willing to do it without being coached.
I'm okay with coachable. I'm an athlete.
No, it's like
coachable means
a
willing.
man doesn't
That's
need
literally
to tell
what it means in the definition.
A man doesn't need to tell me, hey, help me to do this. It's like I'm willing to do it because we're a team.
I think you're just.
So I feel like it's not just coachable. It's just willing to help.
That's what
guy.
coachable means.
Are you a mind reader though?
Huh?
Are you a mind reader?
A Miami girl? No, I'm
No,
from Venezuela.
Are you a mind reader? Can you read someone's
Hell
mind?
no.
So wouldn't it be fair to say that the man has to tell you what he needs so that you understand?
No, but it's willing to help. And whatever you're doing. Like you have a business, hey, do you need help with something? Okay.
Yeah.
I think the word's just stressing you out.
And you said a team, and a team, there's always a coach that like coaches the team. So
Right.
there has to be one leader. Women and men are not equal in a relationship.
Just bring up the definition of coachable. It will be solved. We're fine.
Just read what she just
Ladies.
It's just helping each other, though.
Yeah, the point is that he has to tell you what to do so you know, because obviously you're not a mind reader. And I argue this: if the woman doesn't know or she doesn't have the proper guidance, that's the man's fault.
Right.
It's not the woman's fault.
Okay.
As a leader, you take the responsibility and you bear the brunt of it, but you need someone coachable if you're going to go ahead and take the responsibility for your authority.
Okay, I understand your perspective now.
Go ahead.
Maybe we can say that she takes initiative.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yeah,
She can take initiative, but at the end of the way,
Because orders is kind of a lot. You know, you can maybe inspire.
there's going to be certain times though where I'm going to need to tell you something and I don't have to explain myself. And I think women need to be able to take orders from a man. Hey, I need you to do this. Hey, do this, blah, blah, blah. And the thing with women is that a lot of the times they're more concerned with how information is conveyed versus the information being conveyed. If we're at a location, right, and I see something popping off that might put us in danger, I'm not going to sit there and be like, let me inspire you to be safe. Yeah. I'm going to say, get the fuck out of here right now. Some shit's going down. Get out of here, right? But that's important because when in times of danger, whatever, you need to be able to communicate directly. I'm not going to sit here and coddle your feelings and be like, hey, I think something's going on here. Let me inspire you to duck because I think they're going to start shooting or whatever. Like, just get the fuck out of here. You leave. And I'm not going to explain myself because that's a waste of time. So women need to be able to take direct and concise orders sometimes from their man. But I'm going to put a burnout performance on the men. He needs to be in a position where she respects him and she's able to do things without asking questions. When your girl's asking you questions, that's a very telltale sign that she's not sure of your leadership qualities.
Let me ask you a follow-up question on this. So this has to do with dealing with men versus dealing with women. So we run valuetainment around here. Anytime that I want to go tell some of the guys, hey, need you to do this. Hey, listen, it's raining out. We're going to need some towels. We're going to need some umbrellas. Hey, for the most part, the guy's like, all right, on it. Now, sometimes when I talk to women, this is whether it's at valuetainment, whether it's any place else, I'm like, hey, need you to do this. They will say things like, can you talk nicer to me when you do this?
Yes.
Can you say that a little bit nicer? I didn't like the way you made me feel. So me, as a leader, as someone that's trying to steer the ship, I have to be cognizant of like, oh fuck, time for me to talk to the girl. Let me be nicer. Yes. And then approach that a different way, which comes foreign to me. Like it's not like I wish I could be like, hey baby girl, clean that up, boom, 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 boom. I'm like, all right, keep it moving. I wish I could do that way, but I've realized that the way that I can speak to men is different than how I speak to women. And that's just, I mean, the ladies on the panel are sort of nodding. So how do you distinguish that? Meaning, like, we're 100% on the same page. It's raining outside. Go get some fucking umbrellas. I don't need to be like, so it'd be really nice of you if you could get an umbrella. Like, I don't want to have to do that, but I find myself having to do it. So how do you deal with that in your, whether it's business, personal relationships? Like, how do you understand that when
Obviously,
what
the
I'm
workplace
asking?
is going to be different than an intimate relationship, right? But I mean, there's some things that overlap and some things that don't. With your girl, you don't explain yourself. Hey, this is what it is. There's no, I don't negotiate with women. I don't negotiate with terrorists. This is what it is. In a workplace, obviously.
Got you saying. So your relationship is separate than work. Got it. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Like, there's some things that overlap, but in general, like, you don't sit there and negotiate with your girl because that implies that you guys are equal.